Hello friends, Adam here with FED. Today I want to talk about what might be the most underappreciated Fire Emblem-like game out there, and that's just because I don't think it's as well known as it could be. I think it was talked about quite a bit when it first came out, but since has been kind of forgotten by most people, and that game is Vestaria Saga, or Vestaria Saga, I'm not really quite sure how it's said, but it's one of those two, and it is actually pretty dope. It is Fire Emblem and everything but name. You know, and obviously some mechanics are different. There's no weapon triangle, for instance. There's some weapons that are completely new and different. For instance, there's a lot of swords that have a brave effect, or just add the number of strikes you have. Like the Edelstern, which is the preferred weapon, or only can be used by Zaid, the main character. It's 2 times hit, and it's basically a rapier that's effective against knights and heavy armors and stuff. But there's also other people, like Merida has this cool weapon called the Dandelion, which is also 2 times strikes. And there's a lot of that. You find that in the game. A lot of damage stacking that way, and it's honestly pretty fun to do it. And on top of that, there's a really robust and fun skill system. It honestly reminds me of Fates in a lot of ways, but without a lot of the more annoying skills to deal with. Things like Good Neighbor, Prody has. It says Krantz Protection to adjacent allies. So it says defense +3 and rest +3 to adjacent allies. Super useful, right? That's awesome. And it reminds me of Lily's Poise or whatever it's called, or Calming Voice in Fates. And he also has Diligence, which is basically this game's version of Paragon, which is awesome. Other fun skills like Troy, one of my favorite units. He has Multichance, which it's adept from the earlier Fire Emblem games. Allows the unit to continue, sometimes deal 2 consecutive strikes, and it's agility times 3% chance of happening. So he has a 30% chance of that, all the time right at this point, which it'll get even better as you get stronger. And there's just all sorts of really fun, interesting, unique skills like that. Like Axe Defend, you can just block attack with your axe. Crazy. This guy has Metal, which is basically Wrath from Fire Emblem. Ambush, Lurk, which is kind of cool, increases terrain bonuses for this unit. All sorts of really cool skills, lots of really cool weapons and items to make use of, and a really fun, colorful cast. You can tell there's a lot of love put into this game. The music is pretty bumpin'. Like the map we're on right now kind of sounds like your generic Fire Emblem fare as far as music goes. But later on, and even earlier, the music is crazy. It is not what you'd expect, and it's all pretty good. So it's just a really fun, well put together game. Some downsides though, it is clunky, really clunky. The game itself, I don't feel like it runs as well as it could. Maybe I'm crazy. Here, let me turn on animation so you can see what I mean. The animations are what's really rough, in my opinion. The sprites and everything are okay, but look at this animation. It's super jarring and jagged feeling. It does not move smoothly like you would expect it to. Yeah, it's just oh, dude. Yeah, 4 attacks right there. This is casually striking that guy 4 times. Awesome. And then you got your traditional story stuff that you find in your Fire Emblem games. You got your mage dude who shows up and he has green hair and he uses a wind tome. This is Fire Emblem in every single way. It's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to show this off really quick. Show you guys that it does exist. There is I'll put the link in the description to the Steam page because I want more people to experience this, and also if you're just hurting for some more Fire Emblem, something that you really want, this is more Fire Emblem that is 100% legal to play in English on your PC right now. And this could run on a toaster. This isn't you can see it. It's not graphically intensive. It's not using too much of, it's not using any of my CPU. Just get it if you want to play a good game. And it's pretty cheap. I believe it's only $20, so who knows, it might be on sale too. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem-like content. we will be covering more than just Fire Emblem here soon, especially with Dark Deity coming out. And I say more than Fire Emblem. It really, that game is basically Fire Emblem as well. Very heavily inspired by it. But yeah, we talk about Fire Emblem all the time, if you're new here, which I bet you are. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that, and I'll catch you next time, friends.